Hello, my name is Anna. If you're here, it's probably because you're one of my contacts. Somehow I made it in a way for you to be able to have the link and watch this video. And the reason why I decided to record this information is because there's been a few people that have asked me questions, but we just haven't had the time to coordinate the right time, the right day. And so I just thought, why don't I just make the video? Uh, and then make it available for people to watch whenever they have time. The reason why I'm here is because I want to tell you my experience with the company that I'm currently saving or investing. The name of this company is Smartplus. And if you heard about Smartplus prior to watching my video, you probably found good reviews and bad reviews, just like any company. But if that's your case, I want to thank you for giving yourself the opportunity to hear the information straight from the source, because people out there can have opinions about something that it looks like, that it seems like, but only the people that are inside the company, the people that are inside, can give you their honest review. And well, it's been a year for me that I've been with this company, and I'm very happy. And this is why I'm sharing my experience with you. This is my story. Back in 2021, I lost my job, and I learned the hard way that we need to have some type of financial plan for the future. I didn't have this. I was not prepared. So when I lost my job, I was seriously in shock because I had been working there for the past 10 years. I was working online, giving classes in the country of China. So anyways, it taught me a hard lesson. And I knew about this company thanks to my brother-in-law and my sister. They joined the company prior to me, and this is how I was able to learn about their experience. And after I done my research, then I felt more confident about joining this company. The brand name is Smartplus. Okay, it's a consortia. By the way, as we go through the video, I'm gonna probably use some terms maybe you're not familiar with. If you are, good for you. I didn't know a lot of stuff, so I had to take notes and do research on my own. So if that's your case, go ahead, please take notes. And at the end of the video, you still have questions, contact me, okay? Well, this consortium of two companies, one is located here in Mexico and the other one is located in the Republic of Vanuatu. So therefore, when you join the company, you'll have two contracts. Now, who is behind this company and why was it created? Okay, every time there is a new company, there has to be the reason why. There has to be a need for this company to survive, okay? So the person who's behind the owner, the founder of this company is Ernesto Reséndez. Him and his wife went through the financial crisis that occurred here in Mexico back in 1994, when the Mexican peso devaluated. And they also went through the financial crisis that occurred globally in the 2008. So with these experiences, they learn and they figured out it's not possible. We've had successful businesses, so much money went through our hands, and yet today we have nothing. So they start to think about why, because their case was not the only one. Some people that had big businesses, they had to close, they had to, I don't know, maybe sell tacos just to survive. And he came out with the conclusion that all we need is education, financial education, because sadly today, the education that we have now is that we go to work, we save money, and then we spend the money. And the more that we earn, the more that we spend. The more that we earn, the more that we spend. And we never accumulate assets. Assets that can give you our income, passive income, where you don't have to work physically. And if anything happens, you will still have this little income. All right. So with that in mind, they decided to create this company. And the key product they have is the financial transformation plan. Okay. And such was the acceptance here in Mexico that Ernesto Resendez participated in the Mexican national event called Mexico's Initiative back in the year 2010. This is where he publicly presented his strategy to generate wealth without debt. Such was the acceptance that out of the 47,000 participants, Ernesto ended up in place number 17. And that was a big push for his company, because in 1 year, it came to be 25,000 new members. Yes. So that shows you that there is a big need for financial education. And well, as of today, here it says 80, but it's actually up to now, we're more than 100,000 members in more than 20 countries around the world. We're in countries such as Japan, Australia, France, England, Mexico, all Latin America. And well, it's been such the acceptance internationally that SMART has been awarded by the Global Quality Foundation Committee in Dubai in acknowledgement to its a track record for helping transform people's lives. And there you can see both of them. This is a couple, is husband and wife. They're leading the company, the founders of Smartplus. And well, now that you know the reason why this company was created, now that you know where it's located and legally constituted and who is behind, now it's time for me to tell you what this is all about, okay? And what it is a strategy, okay? A strategy to transfer our finances. In SMART, we believe that financial fulfillment is possible for everyone. And since 2010, we operate a hybrid model of financial education, wealth growth, networking, and diversification. All of this with one goal: helping people achieve their financial fulfillment. That's the reason. We also believe that financial intelligence is the future of economy. You probably agree with me. Today in 2023, you don't have to go stand and make a line to make a payment for your water bill, for your electricity bill. You can do all that from your phone. So this is all thanks to the technology. And there's three statistics that we think are very strong, but we need to know because this helps us to open our eyes to be aware of the need for financial education. Back in 2020, there was a survey that came out with a study that mentioned that only 32% of the world's population are financially literate, financially educated. Imagine that, 1 out of 3 people. Also, there was another study in 2021 that came out with the result that 87.5% of the world's population has serious financial difficulties. This is hard to process because this is almost 90% of the world's population. Okay, and if you can think about, I don't know, think about 5, 10 of your friends, how many of them are struggling financially? And this translates to having problems in the family, being stressed, having anxiety, all kinds of things. Back in the year 2020, there were more than 255 million jobs lost. And sometimes there is only one person in the family working. So imagine this is 255 million families that have been affected because of the loss of a job. That was my situation. I lost my job and I did suffer. It was very stressful at this time. And this is why I'm here sharing this information with you, because if you're like me, I never really thought about the future financially. I don't know. I think I was like in the clouds, just dreaming. But when you go through an experience like this, you just have no options, but you have to wake up and plan. So with the company, it's a financial transformation plan that includes an academy, that includes an electronic bank where you can withdraw, deposit, move your money. And if you are an entrepreneur, you can also make use of the Smart Innovator, where you have contact with investors. They can help you, guide you to help your business grow. And I really like this academy because there's very qualified people giving those classes. And they teach you all about personal development, personal finances, and more. When you put your money to work for you, it grows without you having to put any physical effort. The invitation is for you to become an agent of change. What an agent of change is that once you already know that there is a problem, there is a need, and you know the solution, then you take action. And for you to be able to join our community, there are two types of memberships, the basic and the premium one. I always recommend the premium one because there's two reasons for that. The first one is that after 24 months, you will receive a one-time bonus, either $500 or $2,250. And so obviously, as you can see, that premium one is always better because you almost get 3 times what you paid for. Also, once you're a member, you have access to 5 different saving plans. You can save money from $500 all the way to $10,000. And this money grows with the monthly compound benefit or monthly compound interest. I recommend you to take notes and Google it. If type what is compound interest, and then you'll know how it works. The point is that let's say that you put $10,000 to work, you will get 6%. So by the end of the 12 months, your $10,000 will come to be $20,000. But if you let them grow for another 12 months, then those $20 will then become $40,000. And I want to make a point here that all of these payments and the saving plans are only made through Bitcoin. But rest assured that your money is not in Bitcoin. Okay, we merely use the cryptocurrency to go out of the system and then to come back. So you send your money, and then once Smart receives your money in Bitcoin, they immediately convert that into dollars, and then they work with it. And when you request a withdrawal payment or withdrawal cash out, they send you the equivalent. Let's imagine you requested $500. They send you $500 in Bitcoin. And as soon as you received it, you get it in your electronic wallet, digital wallet. It can be Binance, Bitso if you're in Mexico. So as soon as you get it, you click convert to Mexican pesos if you're in Mexico. You can convert into dollars if you're in the States. You can convert that money into pounds if you're in England, and so on. Okay. Also want to point out that your money has immediate withdrawal access. You can withdraw your money anytime you want. The only thing you have to remember is that the first 12 months, there is a commission fee of 14%, which means that if you request to withdraw $100 within the first 12 months, you will receive $86 because of the 14% commission, okay? And this is only the 12 months. After that, there is 0 commission. So you can constantly withdraw month after month without a commission. And well, I want to show you how this works. If you go to your, if you look for compound interest calculator, you can figure out how your money will grow. If, like I mentioned before, if you wanted to put $10,000 to work, the first month you will receive a $600 deposit. You could withdraw those $600 if you want the first month, but if you don't and you let those $600 go towards the next month, you will receive the 6%, not of $10,000, but of $10,600. So then for the second month, you will receive $636. And if you leave those 636 and you let it accumulate for the following month, then you will receive 6%, not of 10,600, but of 11,236. And then you can let it accumulate for the following month and so on. This is how it works, okay? You can see how much you will generate each month with the passing of time. And well, if you were to leave your money here for the first year, imagine 12 months, you will have double your money from 10,000 to 20,000 within 1 year. So what people do, some people decide to the first year, once there's no more commission, they withdraw their initial investment, the $10,000, and then they let the rest continue to grow year after year. You could do that if you want, or if not, you can manage your finances differently. But if you let this 10,000 grow for the full 24 months, by the end of the 24 months, you will have accumulated a $40,000 to your advantage. At this point, what people do, that's another option for you. People on the month 24, they start making monthly withdrawals, $2,000, $2,000 every month, every month, every month. And they make that kind of like a retirement plan, because $2,000 living in Mexico is pretty good if you live in Mexico, of course. And well, like any good business, you'll get promotions for being a new member. And the more you save, the more you gain, okay? Remember, the other reason why I recommended you to have the premium membership is because if you do, as a new member, you will have higher percentages, okay? So for example, the $500 that you can put to work will grow with a 5% monthly. Or if you decide to save a package of $10,000, you will have an 8% working for you month after month. And so this is what it looks like. Let me show you the next slide here. Let's imagine that you put $10,000 to work with the 8%. Well, the first month you're gonna get $800. And again, if you leave those $800 to accumulate for the following month, you're gonna get the 8% of 10,800. And if you leave it here to accumulate for the next month, it will accumulate, and then month after month, it will grow like with a snowball effect, okay? So look what happened. After the first year, you will have received a total of $25,181. But if you decide to live there for the full 24 months, you will end up with a total balance of $63,000. All of that with your initial deposit of $10,000. Pretty good, right? Now, remember that the company will give you a one-time bonus of $2,250. So imagine that you decide to leave your $10,000 working here with the 8%. By the end of the 24 months, you will have an ending balance of $63,000. But if you add these two together, you will have a total of $65,661 by the end of 24 months. And so let's make the small letters big. Here again, same thing that I mentioned before. You have immediate withdrawal access in any of your savings plans. With the 14% the first 12 months. Then after that, you have a zero commission, and then you get the one-time bonus that I mentioned. And one thing that I also want to mention is that once you get your membership, you have 48 hours to decide which additional plan you will like to come in with. You have 48 hours after you pay your membership. And again, all of this is moving with the currency of Bitcoin. Okay. All of the benefits that I mentioned to you, the academy, the classes you get, the benefit of growing, your money growing, and the access to investors for your business to grow, all of that without a maintenance fee the first 24 months. After you've seen all the benefits, you get to choose whether you want to continue or you just want to withdraw your money, say, thank you very much, I'm done here, goodbye. That's your choice. But if you decide to continue because it's such a great company, you will then pay a $1,000 maintenance fee. When you pay your maintenance fee, you will have access to all those three, the academy, your platform to manage your money, and also the innovator, which is that gives you the access with the investors to help you with your business if you're an entrepreneur. Now, at this point, I want to mention that there is no bank that gives you a monthly rate. If you ask everywhere, they all give you an annual rate, but it doesn't mean that it's impossible. Okay, the question here is, how do we do it? I like to change the sentence from it's not possible to how is it possible? So when you make a question, you're open to listen to the answer. And so here we have a quick explanation of how it works. I'm going to try to go very fast because it's too much information to put all together in one video. But if you have more specific questions, I can give you all the details you need. But the first thing is that you got to remember that traditional financial system have a very high cost. When I was working for the Chinese company, they were sending me the payments through a platform called PayPal. You're probably familiar with it. So when PayPal received my money, they will take a big chunk of my, it's a commission. It was very expensive. But that was the only way, right? So I had to pay the fee. Then one time my boss switched and they decided to send my payment as a bank transfer. Imagine that, from China to Mexico. It took about a month and a half for my money to arrive. And when it arrived, it didn't come in completely. I mean, some money got lost and it was a chaos. So with this in mind, Smart has decided that using crypto, specifically Bitcoin, reduces a cost up to 90%. Imagine that. So if you think that a 6% is or 8% monthly is too much, well, then you can kind of understand why Smart is able to give you this. They're saving a lot of money when making the transactions because of using the method of Bitcoin. And again, your money is not in Bitcoin. I remind you this. It's only the vehicle, okay? We send the money through Bitcoin, we receive it through Bitcoin, but in a matter of seconds, you can click, switch, convert your money into the currency that you're needing at that time. This system is fast, secure, and global, and can give you all the details. Again, like I mentioned, because I'm trying to make this a short video, but if you want a specific information about this, text me, okay? We got all the answers. And if there is more than 100,000 people with Smart, it's because they're all happy and they're all receiving the results. And it might sound like it's unreal. It might sound like it's like out of this world, but you can probably go back to the time when internet was new. A lot of people didn't understand what the internet was, but look at us now. We cannot live without internet. All right. So we have a customized trading model in the international financial markets. We have a high frequency trading. This is what this company does, okay? They trade with a system that not everyone can use. You need to have a license. You need to be a professional and you need to have the right connection. If you're done trading before, that is good. You kind of have an idea how it works, but it's nothing compared to high frequency trading. This is only allowed for professionals, and you must have a license for that. I can give you more details on that if you want. Point number 2, we control the risk. Smart is considered a low risk strategy. There you'll find when investing, sometimes there are high risk levels, medium risk, but Smart is considered low risk. Why? Because they have the system, they have the professionals, and they'll never give you more than what they can afford. Okay. Obviously, when they do trading, there will be losses, but there are more gains than losses. That's why they're able to constantly give us a fixed monthly rate. Another important thing here is that Smart is not a little company. Right now, starting this 2023, Smart has gained access to alliances with the liquidity providers, which is banks. Okay, when we're talking about the providers of liquidity, we're talking about banks such as Barclays, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and more. If you have done trading before, to be at this level and to have the connections with these banks, you need to be at a certain level. Okay, and this is where Smart is. Smart is a professional. And another thing that I want to point out is that we avoid the human error because of the optimization algorithm, which means that you literally have the computer, you program the computer to buy and sell at a certain speed, at a certain price. Okay, and that is in a matter of seconds or even nanoseconds. I don't know if that's a word in English, which means it's faster than a second. And it's all because of the optimization algorithm there. All right, so that's it for me. We believe, again, that taking the risk, stepping out of your comfort zone is what distinguishes the successful people. You can continue with the traditional system, no problem. It will continue to function. But if you want something else, and you know that it's possible because technology allows it, and if you want to give it a chance, you want to give it a try, go ahead and contact me. I can give you more information on how it works. All right, well, that's it for me. I don't want to make this video more long than what it is. I'll let you go now. Thank you for watching it all the way till the end of the video, and I'll see you later. Bye.